I'm live, apparently. This is literally just a test for tomorrow. Apologies if you can hear my fans in the background. It's currently nearly 26 degrees in my room, so with okay, I don't know what the fuck that was about. I'm having a few issues with clashing with 64-bit update and Shadowplay, and I know it's 64-bit that's fucking things over because it's the only game I have any trouble with. Yep. Cut out. Cut out again. I've got it up on my phone. Cut out. Oh, it's back. Cut out again. It's back. Got it up on my phone. You can probably hear that. So, yeah. Shut up, phone. Joel Tonks, 999, 64-bit train sim deleted my route. Well, isn't that a pain in the arse? Huh? That's incredibly annoying. I'll have to have my phone on in the background down there. Yeah, I was mucking around yesterday with stuff. I don't really know what I'm doing. I was initially just going to do a test, but this has kind of turned into a slightly more than a test stream. I heard other people had problems with it too. I had to start again. Well, funny you should say that. I loaded up the F-Wake branch the other day, Joel, and I'm missing half the assets for that now, for literally no fucking reason. I'm not very impressed with this so-called update at all. Incredibly annoying. Do route building. Yeah, I could do, couldn't I? Might as well. 2 people watching, one of them's me, I know that much. If you would be so kind as to share this, to share the stream link, seeing as I'm unable to do that because this game doesn't run in anything other than full screen mode anymore with Shadowplay because 64-bit. That's flying. Didn't want you to fly, you stupid bush. Oh, there's a hill. Right, fuck off. Are you gonna sit? No. Fuck off as well. I need some thinner ones. Ugh. Effort. Bushlight, no. Embankment. It was probably that. Have I not got embankment thin? He's on his phone, so he can't. Oh well. Doesn't matter. People that have got the little bell icon ticked will see it anyway, I'm sure. What the fuck am I trying to find? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to find. Yeah, I want some in that gap there. Squidge. And we'll have some over here as well. And squidge. Quick question for anyone watching. Are you able to hear the keyboard? Through the audio there. because I've set the microphone up in a way where it's able to be heard. Because I used to watch, well, I still do, back in the days of back in the days of classic Nerd Cubed. He used to let his keyboard be audible in his videos, and I quite liked it. So I've decided to do the same thing because I can. Plop. And plop. I do find root building to be therapeutic when it works. Which isn't very often, let's be honest. This is Train Sim. Although this new update is supposed to have sorted the dump file issues, even though I had 3 dump files yesterday or day before on the same route, exactly the same situation, and I think Rhys Davies had a couple of dump files while he was trying to live stream as well. So yeah, that update worked really well, DTG. Well done. Fucking kudos to you lot. Dickheads. Anyway, root building is very peaceful, says Joel. Yeah, it is. It is. I quite often sit down with some music playing through YouTube, and I just get lost in the world that I'm building. Do hope you can't hear the audio coming through my phone there. I'd bring it up on the computer so I can keep an eye on the live chat, but I don't want to click off because I know that it would screw the stream up. So I shan't be doing that anytime soon. I've not got a fence on this section, I've just noticed. What's the... Oh, it's gonna be a pain in the neck to put a fence on this bit, isn't it? There's none of this all the way down to Pennyvale have a fence on it. No, it doesn't. Oh my god, I'm so lazy. Right. We'll start from here then, shall we? No, I want it on the actual, like, on the, yep, there we go. Well done. A very tiny bit, but I've dealt with worse. A very tiny bit what? Not quite sure what you're replying to there, Joel. I'm a little bit confused. What, with the dump files, maybe? I don't know. Ah, God, fencing is the most boring thing in this game. I tell you, it's fucking... Ah, it's annoying. Right, offset. Do I want... That's actually about right. Fence wire rural. Fence wire rural. Joel says yes. Oh, dump files, I presume. Yeah. Bang. And bang. I could do with a new mouse, really. I've got this nice new Red Dragon Vara keyboard thing, but I'm still stuck with this shitty Zelotez T10 thing. It's alright. I mean, it works. There's nowhere near enough RGB on it, though. I mean, that's not the important thing, of course, but... The quickfire ×2 speed button doesn't work anymore. For some reason, it's decided it's going to click things 3 times, because that makes sense. So, yeah, I suppose I should be asking for RGB mouse recommendations from people, I suppose. Are you going to let me select this fence, Railworks, or have I got to move grass out of the way? I've got to move grass out of the way, have I? Well, fine. Are you going to let... Yep. There we go. God, it's so tedious doing this. Oh, that's already down. Okay. I mean, it doesn't help that I put the bushes and stuff down first, like an idiot. It looks really bad, Nos. What? What? You've confused me a little bit there, Joel. I don't quite know what you're talking about. I really should pay more attention to what I'm saying in these in these streams. Is that on the ground? That bit is. That bit's not. But fuck it, they can fly. Mark says oi. Oi. What do you fucking want, Mark? Joel says, oh, sorry, that's my bad spelling. Oh, okay. What are you doing here, Mark? Huh? What do you want, Mark? I've told you, you're not getting any more money out of me, so fuck. Oh yeah, because that's really on the ground. Oh, okay. There's a big gap under the. Okay. I'll let you off, Railworks. Screw you. Did that? Oh yeah. Whee! Yep, that's all flying. Well done. Well done. Go to the ground. Go to the fucking ground. Go to the ground. Thank you. Stupid thing. I've just popped in after gate crashing laserjet stream. Good boy, Mark. Well done. Good boy. You're doing things right now. Well done. I don't want that one. Or do I? Yeah, I think I do. I like these 2D bush things. I know they're 2D, but when you put 3D bushes in front of them or in them, you don't really notice that they're 2D when you're going past them. Which route is this? This is Somerton Sands, my dear boy. I've decided to do a little bit more to it because I've spent a past couple of days doing fuck all with it. I was sort of building up my route knowledge more than anything, so I've decided that I'm going to do a little bit more route editing to it. The latest one. Nice. That's a slight burn, but I like it. I like it. What are we all up to this evening? While I'm sat here slaving away over my seaside railway. Really wishing I hadn't bothered starting it because it's already too fucking long. Let's move these bushes in a bit so they make more sense. Come in, my pretties. Oh, that's a whole thing. Whoops. Come here. Mark says he's playing GTA 5 story mode again. Do you play anything else other than fucking story mode? I mean, do you not do, like... Do you... I mean, okay, by story mode, do you mean you're just playing the single player? Or are you actually going through the story? Like, are you free roaming in the single player, blowing stuff up like I do from time to time, or are you actually progressing? What does Joel say? I saw he messaged. What does he say? Whoops. Says, no, I like long routes, and I'm just sitting down watching your stream. Fair enough. Fair enough. Sounds like a plan. I mean, that's all I've been doing today. I was watching Rhys Davies do PUBG this afternoon. That was good. Going through the story and blowing shit up. Oh, so you're free roaming as well as doing story progression, are you? I see. Good plan. Good plan. My phone is at 75% battery. That's actually surprisingly good. Piece of shit mobile phone that I've got. Ooh, it's gonna get a bit tricky trying to do the bushes around this corner. Haven't I got... Isn't there, somewhere? It's in the Port Road, isn't it? Not there. Port... Have I even got the Port Road selected? I haven't got a clue. There's like... a bush loft somewhere. Well, I thought there was. But apparently... Apparently I'm making it up as I go along, am I? Because I can't see it. Unless it's not, is it freeware? FB? I don't know what the fuck that is. Grass bank? No, that's not it, is it? Hedge? Oh, what are these? Let's have a look at what these hedges look like. Fucking awful. What is that? Ugh. It's not even a 3D bush. Low trim. That's even worse. Your route looks fantastic. Well, I mean, if we ignore the sudden end of the pine forest here, yeah, don't look too bad, I suppose. I'm trying to bury it with the normal trees over here, so you've got the big pine forest behind it. Well, I think I've probably got too many trees. It's too dense. I mean, just look at that hideous pattern work going on there. Gah. Fucking horrible. Anyway, what the fuck was I doing? Oh, yeah. I was doing these things here, wasn't I? Running them along the fence line here. It's all I seem to do these days is run bushes along a fucking fence line. I don't do anything else with roots these days. It's like my signature thing. Never too many trees. Well, I think there is. I mean, just look at this pattern work here. Look at it. It's hideous. I'll have to stagger them a little bit, I think. In fact, while I'm here, shall I do that? Let's fly up. Double click. See, uniform random. Put it on random. That's a bit better. Gives it a little bit more spacing between. You see how it's a bit less uniform? But I definitely think I've got too many. How many is that? That's 10,000. I'll do 8,000. 8,000? There's a few gaps appearing still. 5,000. That's a bit better. Yeah, okay. 5,000 and yeah. Oh, okay. It wasn't selecting the right one. Oh, there we go. 5, 1, 2, 3, 5,000. That's a little bit better. Yeah, I think I prefer it to be 5,000 thick. You can see a few gaps in the... Yeah, I like that. I think that's better. Are they even pine trees? Fir trees? I don't fucking know. Yeah, I'll ignore that for now, and I'll do that at a later date, because that shit's really boring. Joel says no, please no, just stop. What? What am I doing? What have I done? What have I done? Be doing some 3D bushes in a minute, which is slightly more exciting. Ah, I like that joke, Mark. Treeific. Ugh, very good. 10 points. The joke. Oh, I see. Okay. Very good. Does my audio sound alright, by the way, guys? I've had to keep my phone volume very low so it doesn't echo back through the microphone, which I hope you can't hear, by the way, because that would be extremely annoying for you guys. It's odd, I haven't got my headphones on. They're plugged in, but I've not got them on. I don't know why. I think it's because this was supposed to be a test initially. That's probably why I didn't bother to put them on. Mark says, how rude, and then Joel says no, lol. No, that wasn't too rude. That was the correct amount of offensive. Nice. Fantastic. Right, let's do some 3D bushes. Oops. Wrong button. Okay, so basically I want to kind of fill some of these gaps in with the 3D bushes. Something a little like this. Stagger them a little bit so they don't look too uniform. Actually, shall I put 2 in this gap? Yeah, okay, I'll put 1 there, and then that one can be half in the 2D bushes. Just behind it. And round there a bit. Is the 812 strong? Because I kind of want it as my next engine. It's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, it wasn't built to be a heavy hauler anyway. I mean, it does fairly okay on this. Right, I mean, the first grading is about 1 in 50 from a standstill, and it can manage about 3 or 4 coaches up it on a good day. So it's not too bad, really. I think it's got about the same pulling power as a 4F. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I expect somebody will. But yeah, actually, it was the Kali 812 I was having issues with the other day. I was trying to load a quick drive with the Kali 812 on the port roads, and it just wouldn't have it. My route goes up to 1 in 27. Fucking hell, what are you building? The NCB? The 294 can't... 294? Is that the Cardine? The Cardine class, I think that is. I don't know. I don't know. Or is that the Jumbo? I think that might be the Jumbo. I'm not sure. I don't know Caledonian railways quite as well as I should do. I don't know. Oh, I'm getting alright fucking repetitive strain injury in my right hand now because of this stupid mouse. Oh, it is a Jumbo. Okay, that was a fairly good guess on my behalf. God. Oh, man. I wish... Oh, no, I was lied to. I was told that Jumbo jets can fly. Well, Jumbo jets can fly, but the Cali Jumbos probably can't. Although, if you set them up on the roller coaster, they probably would end up flying. God dang, this is boring. So it should work. Put a jet train on the back of it. Yeah, that would be fine. Oh, there we go. We're up to where we were before. Okay. Let's just jump into regular play mode for a sec. Oh, bit of a pause there. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Whenever the game gets to 0 FPS, Shadowplay just kind of stops. Yeah, that's okay. I still don't like that sudden stop over there. It's fucking horrible. Right, let's do something about that. Okay. Do I want to use the 2D trees? The 3D ones, sorry. Let's have a look. I don't mind them being in the water a little bit. That's fine. Where the fuck? What? Oh, great. They don't load that far away. Well, that was a pointless endeavour. That was fantastically fucking useless. Thanks, Train Sim. And yes, I've got my draw distance whacked up full. For some reason, these trees just don't bother to render properly sometimes. Because fucking... I don't know. I do want to put this grass over here as well, though. About there. Because you need grass. Otherwise things look a little bit too flat. That's one thing that I don't like about Train Sim. A lot of the textures are flat. I know you can have the ground texture grass stuff turned on, and if we zoom over to where the yellow stuff is, you can see I've got it turned on. But the render distance for that is about 4 foot, and then it disappears. If you can see that the yellow stuff here waving away, but as I draw the camera back, you see it's slowly disappearing, and now it's completely gone. If I zoom in, it's flat, completely flat, and then then it comes back. That really annoys me. It should be on like all the time, and it's not, and it's incredibly annoying. So yeah. Gravel track grass, paintbrush size 10. Most routes tend to have 3D in the front and 2 in the back. Yeah, that's what I tend to do here. Because, you know, a lot of the 2D trees are blocked by the 3D ones. That's the kind of thing that I try and go for. Welp, gonna boot up my PC and start route building on the unlucky line. The unlucky line? The unlucky line. So, does that mean there was a lucky version of it, and then shit happened and then it got unlucky or something? Oh, this paintbrush is taking a while. Why is that speed 50? I want 1. Why? Why this? It's better. Yeah. Super speed painting. This is another thing that needs fixing as well. No matter what paintbrush type I choose, it doesn't change. Look, you can see there it's leaving horrible jagged edges. Then I choose circle and it does the exact same thing. There's no difference at all. It's always annoyed me, that, but never mind. Over 100 died in a year. Fuck! Wow. What the hell happened? Oh, is that because your route got deleted with the update? Route editing tools for Train Sim need a massive redo. They do. The whole game needs a massive update. I mean, I know we've already had one, but now we've got the so-called stability update. We need a tools update, I think, as Mark says, because one thing I want in this game that we've needed for a while is a search bar option for assets, because while you've got things broken up into houses, railway property and stuff like that, it needs to be broken up further. I want to be able to search by the individual word. Like, if I want to find a particular tree, I don't have to spend hours scrolling through a list of plants to find a bush. I should just be able to type bush and then bang, every single asset in the game with the word bush in it comes up. It's just, you know, or even search by developer would be quite good as well, perhaps. But that's probably just me. As well, the STRM/dem data doesn't work. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, Mark says. Painting is so dull. I'm going to get as far as, I think, Pennyvale with doing the painting, and then we'll disappear to another section of track and do something else. I think maybe I'll go up to the junction, do something there. Well, I say the junction, it's not really a junction as such. Well, I don't know. It's where you can have hills automatically generated. Oh yeah, that's one of the options up here, isn't it? What one is it? Is it that one or that one? The one where you import things into the game. I know what you mean, yeah. I tried that once and it crashed my game. Mind you, that was a few years ago I tried that. So, yeah, that was long before I got the new PC, so... Not even... See, all of this just looks like dog shit. Because the painting tools don't work. In fact, I'm going to take it down to paintbrush size 5. One thing as well, the size of the paintbrush shouldn't affect the speed that it works. That makes no fucking sense at all. You see, that's made absolutely no difference at all, has it? It was pointless me doing that. Utterly pointless trying to be neat, Nathan. You know it doesn't work in this game. Yeah, just paint the entire embankment the same colour. See if I give a fuck. I want to paint in the middle, so it paints on the embankment. Why is... what? Why? Stupid fucking game. I wish that was a lot easier, like if you want to build a line on already built terrain. Yeah, that's something I'd like to see improved as well. The snap to terrain option. You know where you can, where is it? You've got that one there, the magnet on the track, and then the magnet on the ground. I would like that to be changed so that it actually works properly, because it's a bit... I mean, it does do it, but it makes things at really stupid angles that make no sense. And it's just pointless, because plenty of other games do it. I mean, City Skylines, for example, that game does it right, and that's about 1 million years out of date compared to this one. You know, like in City Skylines, if you wanted to build a road up this bit here, you'd start it here, click it, drag it up like that, and then bash, it would do that, and it would change the terrain as well. Yeah, snap to terrain needs to get rid of the daft edges. Also, so does snap terrain to loft. That needs to be improved as well, because something I've noticed, whether this is just me or not, I don't actually know. What fucking track am I using? What is that? Is that Falmouth? Yeah. Falmouth. So, okay. There's a piece of track that I have laid, and I'll raise it up so it's off the ground. I click the magnet there, snap to thingy, and you can see there, la 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 la, it does it nicely, like so. Like it's supposed to. Lovely job. So if I then just go around and undo that. If I now do that, but with a road. So there we go, a bit of road. Lift it up. Get the magnet. Nothing. Absolutely fuck all. See? Nothing. And it doesn't matter what kind of road it is either. Let's do... yep, we'll do whatever that is. Lift it up off the ground. See, it's off the ground now. Magnet. Nothing. So, there's many things wrong with this game, and most of them were pre 64-bit. So, yes. Right. I feel that we need to add more details to this car park because it's a bit empty. I also don't like that the textures are flat close up. I want them to be kind of 2D with the stones. There, just pointless things. Just loaded my route and the ground is covered in texture glitches. Oh, wow. Yeah, I used to have that. That was an indication that my laptop was out, starting to die. So, rip your system. So we have a bike shelter. That's a bit too big. Maybe not. Oh, I haven't done any benches here, have I? Look. They all have to stand up. What can we add to this car park, chaps? What can we add? I've got a couple of bins and that over there. A little eating area over there with an ice cream stand and stuff. What do you have in a car park? You don't really have anything else in a fucking car park, do you? And the only way I got rid of it was to reinstall the pack, and can't do that with my route. No. That is definitely a worrying indication. My old laptop, before I got this gaming PC here, my laptop used to do that as well. Definitely something you want to worry about. Okay, flying along as the game attempts to load things up. Yep, this game runs on an SSD. Oh, okay, I did a bit more detailing here than I realised. I've done a little bit of a treeage here. What I do need to do though is, because I'm lazy, I need to copy paste those grass assets wherever they are. Yeah, there they are. I need these. Is that a grass asset? Yep. Okay, jolly good. I don't like how this river looks. It looks shit. Also, I don't like the reflections. Like, what the fuck is that a reflection of? Just yuck. I'm going to redo that river, I think. I might end up using a loft tool instead. Really pissed off. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Oh, God, my hand aches. It used to happen to me all the time with my laptop. I think an option for you might be a few hardware upgrades. Like, what's your current system rocking at the moment? Yes. Grass. Just to give the little bit of forest here, a little bit of texture. Ooh. Where's the end? does that look? Yeah, that looks a bit better. Just makes it look a little bit less flat and boring. That's not right. Do you want to fuck off of the track, please? Thank you. I expect now it's done it at this end because it's a rectangle. Yeah, it has. Right, in that case, I need to shorten it. No, I want... Yeah. Like that. So that's far enough away, that end, and a little bit not close enough, that end. I mean, it would be better if I didn't use so many massive asset blocks like I do. But, you know, I'm just lazy. I want it to be filled in as quickly as possible. Yeah, there we go. That'll do. Whoops! Yeah, that looks fine. That'll do. Fuck the rules. Oops. No, I want to go up, keyboard. Thank you. Looks like I need to add some over here as well. That's a bit big, so let's make that a bit smaller. Shrinky dink it down. Apparently my friend was looking at it and I think A said I had 12. Yeah, 16 gigs of RAM is an absolutely fine amount. You don't need a million, you know, you don't need 32 gigs of RAM like a lot of people say. As long as it's a reasonable speed, you should be fine. I mean, shut up, phone. I'm currently stuck at 1600 megahertz speed at the moment, but I plan to go to 3000 megahertz when I eventually build my Ryzen based system. Yeah, 16 gigs is fine. 12 is a little bit of an odd number, but anything over 16 gigs is pretty decent, I'd say. Over 8, sorry, not 16. Don't know why I said that. Idiot. Are you placed individually, Mr. Tree? Yes, you are. Why are you by yourself? Why have I not given you a friend? Why am I so fucking stupid? Where are you? There we go. There we go. There we are. And I'll also add a few of these. Bosh. There we are. Hashtag variety. No. Hashtag vegetation variety. There we are. There's a Twitter thing we can get trending. Hashtag vegetation variety. That's awful. Please don't do that. I don't know why, but I always stick a few pine trees down. Or fir trees, I suppose. It's extremely slow. What is? I know that 1600 megahertz is ridiculously slow for RAM. I know mine is. But I can't really afford to change that yet. I've decided that I'm gonna save up for the whole system all at once to make life a little bit more bearable. Which, monetary-wise, makes no fucking sense at all now I think about it, but, you know. At least I'm not getting frustrated by buying one bit at a time. I can buy it all at the same time and build it all at once. Where are you going, Mr. Bus? Oh, okay, you're not going anywhere. Useful. Have I signalled this place yet? Oh, I have. Ooh, I don't... Do I like this tree being here? Do I like that? I don't know. It looks a bit out of place, doesn't it? What do you think? I don't know. I don't know if I like that tree being there, so I'll ignore it for the minute. Dead tree? Yeah, I suppose. I suppose that's fine. What can I add up here, detail-wise? Well, for a start, Why am I using the small stuff? Okay, fine. I'll continue using the small stuff, though. It looks weird. It does look a bit odd, doesn't it? I'll get rid of it then. Perhaps I'll replace it with a smaller one. I think it's just the height that makes it look a bit peculiar. Right up to the tunnel. There we are. Some long grass by the side of the track. Oh, hello. That's trying to bury itself in the ground there, that one. Slightly unusual. Have I missed a gap? No. Good. Bush. Bush. No, this is grass, not bush. Oh my god. Have I got to go all the way? Oh, Jesus. Okay. You know what? It's time to cheat. 1, 2. Control, control, copy, paste. There we are, that'll save a bit of time. Bang! Yeah, there we are. Oh, look at that. Time-saving route building skills from tips from me. Hooray! Bang. And then you can disappear there, like the other side. Right. You, Mr. Tree. Fuck off. Let's have a look from this side. Oh, that's better. That's much better. Let's just toy with the idea of putting something smaller in its place. No, that's not smaller. A Douglas foot. That's too small. Yeah, that just looks weird, doesn't it? Yeah, I don't like that. What have I got in that gap? I've got a couple of ferns. Actually, move that along a little bit. Yeah, that's better. Just makes it look a little bit more purposeful. Yeah. Fuck off. Oh, Reese's live again with transport fever. It's been 3 years on Train Sim and I still don't know how to do signals. Well, signals aren't... Well, there's easy bits and then there's not easy bits. Home signals like this are extremely simple. In fact, while I'm here, I will quit out of this route, just temporarily. And I will then bring up a different route of mine. What am I looking for? The signaling system. Yeah, the signals don't work very well anyway, so you're not missing out much. How to use the editing tools. So, whenever there's something new that I want to try with the route building thing, and I'm not quite sure how, I first play about with it in this little route example thing that I've got. There we go. So you can see that there's absolutely fuck all here, but this is just how I get used to it. You can see here Mardy track, and then over here I've got different Mardy track, Falmouth track, Bath track, more Bath track. This looks like the North Somerset track rules and stuff. This is just how I get used to things in the game, just to sort of muck around a little bit. And somewhere I've got a big circle of... There it is. I wanted to create a perfect circle of track, so I did. And you can see there how I built it. Anyway, yes, signalling. So if I got a very simple bit of loop, no I don't. Well, okay, if I use, have I put that on a cant? Oh, I have. Alright, well, okay, then I'll lay a very simple station just to show you the very basics of signalling. What track should I use? Well, I'm using Falmouth track on the current route, so I'll use that. So, no, not 21. 2. Thank you. And we'll put a little bit of a curve on it. Bang, like that. 1. Across there. Come on, track. In there. And there. And then that bit can chop off somewhere. Just so it's out of the way. There. Pissed off. Right. I'll be with you in a second. Joel. Is it Joel? Yeah. Okay. So, wait. So, yeah. That. Okay. And then that can just go straight and fuck off over there. Then that can come in. And there. Right. There we go. It's a very, very basic station. So, you onto the ground. And then I want you over there. Bury it in the ground a bit. Sorry, I'm just attending to my OCD. Because, yeah, I have that. Deal with it. There. Right. Okay, so we've got the rest of the railway running off in this direction here. And this end here, as you can see, is the head shunt. So this would be where you would either have a little servicing point, for example, AP station pack, coal bunker, so I'll just throw that down like that. Make sure the arrow is roughly in the middle, and then water tower. We'll use this, and I'm going to put this on this side here, turn it round the right way, and add the marker there. So that's your little servicing point there. And then we're going to want to signal it. So the platform is this side. So if I extremely quickly throw a platform down to help illustrate my my point. Platform UK 02, 5 meters left. It's going to be facing the wrong way, I know, but doesn't matter. Just ignore the lines on that side. So you've got the station on this side, and then you're going to want to put a home signal there. I like to use the ones from the Exeter Kingswear, 5-foot arm, EK Sig LQ 28 5-foot arm, and that should be a home signal, and indeed it is. Now you got this little arrow thing. You could put the arrow here, and this basically means that whenever the train goes past this marker, the signal will go to blocked, as it is there. But personally, I tend to use the loop line as a place to shunt sometimes. So I always put the marker at the opposite end of the point there. So if, for example, a train travelling in this direction pulls out and goes past the marker here, it will trip the signal and set the line to blocked. To illustrate that, in a second, I will stick an engine down and show you what I mean. Then at this end, you're going to want a shunter's signal. I use these ones, wherever they are. Here, shunt exit, and I'm going to put it on the left here. For most locos, you put one arrow right next to the signal like that, and then you've got this other one. And then I'm going to want to put this signal here in the loop line, and then you see it's automatically generated another signal. I don't want that. Right click it. So that now means if I jump into game quickly, so here you can see if I change this point here, you'll see that the signal moves. So this is now set for turning left. So if I click it again, it turns right. You see it goes to blocked. So that means that if there's an engine up here, they look at the signal, they can tell that they don't yet have the right of way to go into the loop line until the point is changed and that little signal down there is cleared. So if I quickly jump into Scenario Editor, I hope you're finding this useful, by the way, Joel. Oh fuck, where are we? Over here, okay. So there's already people on the platform, so if I just throw down literally anything. Have I got a class I weight handy? No, Woodhead. Yep. Class I weight there, and a class I weight there. Bosh. Bosh. There we go. So I haven't got my sound on, so I don't know how loud I currently am. I don't know why. Oh, yeah, control button. There we are. So there we are. Full forward and brakes off. I'm going to roll the loco past the signal here and past this point here. So let's go. I'll just stick it in full throttle. And away we go. And I'm going to take the throttle off. So when the engine gets past my mouse, about here, the signal should trip and go to blocked. And there we go, it has. It took a little bit of time, and now I'll attempt to stop this. Oh wait, right. You know, brakes off, stick it in reverse, take it backwards now. So again, when the engine gets past the mouse here, the signal should trip to clear. Power off, cross the mark, and the signal should drop shortly. And it has. There we go. So, brakes on that one. There we go. So, click on this other loco. We'll do the exact same thing. Like that. And if I change this point here, Curacao, and then position the camera here. So, when the engine here gets past where my mouse is wiggling, the signal will show blocked. Prairies are working for me. Yeah, they might have been fixed now, I don't really know. So when the engine gets past this mouse cursor, the brakes on the engine now, and there you go, it's gone straight to blocked. So that is effectively extremely basic signalling. That's just basic whoops, where are we? Station signalling, and then of course you've got distant signals as well. So for example, we'll pretend that this is a single platform faced station here. If I just very quickly throw one down, platform UK 02, 5 minutes left 50s, yep, whatever. Alright, so there we go. There we've got another platform going this way. Back into signals again. The Exeter Kingswear ones. Again, we would have a home signal at the end of the platform here, with the arrow going there like that. But then also travelling this direction, because there would be a signal at this end as well. So if I throw one down there, like so. So basically between this home signal and the home signal down that end, that is a section. So roughly, I don't exactly know the distance. I normally just kind of eyeball it. But now we're going to want to put a distant signal down. So a distant 5-foot arm here and put the arrow right next to it. And this signal here is telling you what this signal down here is up to. So if this signal is set to blocked, which it is, this distant signal will also show blocked. And also, if this home signal here was set to clear, this one would also be set to clear. I think. That's, from what I understand in Railworks anyway. Not too sure on the real world, but that's about as much as I understand. I don't know how to do the you know, the big deck signals, the combi ones. Hang on a minute, where are the ones? Yeah, I'm not too sure how to do these kind of signals entirely. Not really that sure. So you would probably have to ask someone a little bit better than me. But that is basic signalling. You've got your shunting signal there for the loop line. And then you've got your home signal there. And actually you would also need another shunt signal down here as well. So one there, and then into the station there. So this signal protects the the entrance to the station, and the one down this end protects entrance to the loop line, basically. What else does he say? Also, if you raise the station up and the people will be standing on the ground, how do you fix that? If you mean that they disappear, you know, that they start walking into the concrete, I will show you over here. So I'll lay this little bit of platform properly, how I normally would do. It's just kind of turned into a tutorial, but that's fine. I don't mind. I enjoy it. Click your offset. Throw your arrow out that way. We'll do platform UK 02 5 meters left, 1970s. Bang. And there we go. Separate them. And then bring the platform in so it's just over the ballast line. Double click on it. Set that to 1.5 meters. There we are. Then join U to U, bash, there we go. And then it looks like we need to do the same thing for this little bit down here. Okay, so I expect that the way most people do platform ramps is something similar to this method, like so. Just drag it down, and that's fine. You get the platform ramp down there, and it works. But the problem is with this method is quite a lot of the time the people will walk on ground level and their heads will stick up through the platform. So the way to fix that is quite simply go into your placeable objects, into your railway infrastructure, and hit the P button, and you get all this lot come up. So we want platform UK 02 5 meters LE1 and LE2, and then you can see here, if I fly down this end, it's rendered a ramp like so, and then just stick that down, and then I'll have to adjust the signal slightly, and then that basically enables the people to not float inside the concrete there. Mark, I saw, also gave a suggestion as well. I'll just... Mark says, cut the platform where you want the ramp to start and lower one end. You can do that. That does work. You can see here that the platform is already separated there. So what I could do, actually, if I just move that bit out of the way. The only problem with doing it that way, I find, is there's the split tool. You see, this time it's actually worked properly. You see the yellow dots has disappeared, and that will be fine to drag down. But sometimes, if you cut it in the wrong place, the yellow dots disappear on the rest of the platform. It seems to be working fairly normal this time. Let's just change the camera around. Nope, seems to be working okay. But sometimes, so yeah, as Mark says, cut the platform and then shrink the platform down like so. And then you might need to cut it again. Although that hasn't worked this time for some reason. But anyway. Now we've got a funny wiggle in the platform. Not quite sure what that's all about, but there we go. That's basically how I do platforms, using the ramp method there. There's many different ways of doing it, and they all have their positives and their negatives. But that is personally how I do it. I leave the platform like this one here. I leave it flat like that. I'll just bring this one up. 1.5 meters, there we go. And then I add the ramps at either end of it and leave it like that. That's just how I choose to do the platforms. It's worked for me for many years. The only issue is, you can see there's a very slight colour change between the two of these. There's a very slight darkness to this one, but again, doesn't matter. So yeah, that's how I do signalling and platforms. So yeah, I hope that was useful to someone. Just having a look here. This is where I was experimenting with three-way point work. You can see I've practiced with the 2D track. This one failed for some reason. I can't remember why. Doesn't always work with the 3D track, so I've discovered. Some track like Mardi does it fairly well, although actually no, it doesn't. You can see it's not connected here. Mardi track can't do it very well at all. Falmouth doesn't appear to be able to do it either. North Somerset, I think, is able to do it. Yes, there we go. North Somerset track can do it. Most of the 2D track can do it fine. You can see here I'm doing all sorts of strange wiggly track formations with the there we go, another three-way point there. Somewhere I started experimenting with yeah, there we go. You can see I've started with experimenting with a cant on that one, so it leans inwards. And I also tried it with regular 2D track, and it didn't work at all. As Mark say, if you see small red triangles on the track, you cannot put track work through it. Yeah, that's also something that I tend to forget sometimes. That basically means, I think, that there is a weld on that bit there. So if I split the track there and then weld it, yeah, there you go. That's basically where you've welded the track together. If I then separate those two and join them up like this, you get that as well. So if I split the track here, rather, move them about and then join them back, you also get one as well. And quite rightly, as Mark says, you can't then lay a section of track through that. Brown, yeah. So if I try, I'll do it at an angle like that. I want a diamond crossing, cross like so, and then do that. You see, it goes all funny and doesn't render properly. But if I were to then do that over here and do it, ta-da! It runs correctly. You see? Learning. Yeah. So anyway, back to Somerton Sands, I suppose, seeing as that was the whole purpose of doing this. Slight deviation, but I don't mind. I don't mind helping people out. Somerton Sands. Edit. I did a little scenery tutorial a little while ago as well to help people out with hills and the like. Oh dear. What time is it? 9 o'clock. Wow. No idea how long I've been streaming for. Probably about an hour by now, I expect. Not too sure. Oh dear. Oh, my voice is starting to go. I might have to hang up the microphone soon. Do you like narrow gauge? Yes, I do. In fact, I've built a few narrow gauge routes which are available for download. Oh, pardon me, on my website. I'm sure if I ask Mark nice enough, he might be able to find the link somewhere and post it somewhere. These all face the same way. I don't like that. I mean, they're supposed to, but I don't like it. There's a farmer here. Ooh-wah, ooh-wah, eh? Right, anyway, what are we doing? We were pissing around at the junction, weren't we? I'd have to dig around. Yeah, it's alright, don't worry about it. Oh, what? What is this? What is... Okay, I don't know what that line was about, I'm sure. Fine. I'll just do a quick... Okay, that was a bit weird. Don't know what the fuck that was. Yeah, I like narrow gauge. I've built a few narrow gauge railways here and there. I've done a few live streams on them. I've done a few videos on them over the years as well. Technically, I used to work on a narrow gauge railway. I used to work at the Linton and Barnstaple at Woody Bay. I've kind of had to mothball that now, sadly, because of reasons. Mark is aware of these reasons, as are a few people, I think. I don't know if I publicly announced it or not. I don't think I should, to be honest. It's a bit of a dodgy subject to talk about, but to put it into layman's terms, somebody was kind of nasty to me, and I haven't been back since. There we go, that's filled that gap in a little bit. It looked a little bit strange. Can't wait for the Talaclin pack. Oh, yes. Who is it that's doing it? Is it JH55000? James Horrocks, isn't it? I don't like that being rock. I'm going to paint it. Oops. I want the green, green grass on a country path. Place to color. No. That should have been 50, not 20. You gibbon. There we go. Actually, now that should be dark grass in the woods, shouldn't it? Give it a little bit of variety. Yeah, that's better. Quite steep for trees, but fuck the rules. Who cares? Okay. When I'm old enough, I'm gonna try volunteer. Yeah, go for it. It's great fun. It's just make sure that you volunteer for something that you enjoy. I initially volunteered for trainee loco crew. It was a lot of hard work, obviously, but totally worth it. Apparently, we have another viewer. I don't know who that is, but hello and welcome, whoever you are. make herself known in the chat below. Oh, yep, there we go. Marcus put the link in. If you wanted to go and have a look at some of the routes that I've released for people to download, the link is there. I live 2 hours away from the Tailfin. Oh, you're a Welshman, are you? Very nice. Whereabouts in Wales do you live, my sir? My good sir. I've been there once, and I absolutely adore it. It's such a pretty railway, and so professional as well, which is unusual, really, for a railway of its calibre. Caliper? Caliber. Caliper, not caliber. It's not an ammunition rounds, Nathan. Calm down. There's a few railways that aren't particularly, in my opinion anyway, that aren't very professional. The Launceston Steam Railway springs to mind. It's a beautiful railway, don't get me wrong, but it's not entirely professional in all aspects of its operation. I'm from the Midlands. Ah, he's not a Welshman. Silly twit. That's a question. Have I done the signalling for this siding here? No, I haven't. Oh god, this is going to be a bit of a challenge. How the fuck am I going to signal this? See, I don't know everything about signalling. I've got no idea what to do about this monstrosity. That platform is signalled by that one. That's fine. But this one is going to need to be signalled as well. So, I think if I just have a bit of a fiddle around with signalling, I might get it eventually. Oops, come here. I'll put the signal on this side. Marker there. And marker there? Maybe? I don't know. Let's lift it up. I mean, it looks about right. So it's just touching the ballast. But super close to the Welsh land. You're certainly closer to the Welsh land than me. I can, although I can see Wales from my kitchen window if it's a clear day, and if I squint hard enough, I can see it. So I'm literally just across the pond from South Wales. I can see Cardiff. I think the bridge. But yeah, like near the border. Ah, I see. Yes, and I'm going to need to signal the loop as well, aren't I, from here? Can't have all the signals on the right hand side, so this one's going to have to be on the left. Variety. One there. And one here. I shall have to boot into the game and start changing points in a minute to make sure that all this mess works properly. Gonna need another shunt signal at the end of this loop as well. One here to there, and oh Christ, all the way up to there. Let's make sure that's in the right place. Yep. I think that's about it, really. I think. What the fuck? What are you? What? Why have you done that? You were absolutely fine before. Why? If I go into game, is it the same? What the fuck? Why have you gone like that? Rip this piece of point work, lads. What the fuck? This is another thing that this game needs to sort out. Why? I mean, the point will still work, but it just looks like dog shit. Right, let's test these signals. Right. Click. Oh dear. I want to click this point here. Right, the signal jumped, and it's... So this is signalling deciding, isn't it? So that should be set as clear. Yes, it is. Can you let me click the point? From here? No, really? Okay. Change it. And yep, that goes to clear, so that one works perfect. That's good. And then I did this one down here, didn't I? And you're not going to let me do it from there either. Grumble, grumble. That way. Yep, and it wiggles. Change it back. Yep, that one works. That's all good. Now the big question. This monstrosity. Right. That didn't do anything. Okay. Is that even changing direction? That's not even changing direction, is it? Oh, have I completely broken this point? Can I go into map mode from here? Oh, I can. Where am I? All the way down here. Nope, not there. I'm here. Oh, that is changing. It's just... Oh, there we go. That did change direction from the map mode. Right. Hang on a minute. No, I've put this signal in the complete wrong place anyway. That's why it's not working. You gibbon. Delete. Helps if I put it in the right place, doesn't it? It needs to be... It needs to be here. Would help. Right. There. There. That might not... Because that then is signalling from this point, isn't it? So, let's just see. Right. Yeah, clear. Blocked. Okay, it's a start. Clear. That's changed. That shouldn't... Ah! Aha! Did that work? I think that may have worked. Let's see that again. Yeah! Look at that! Oh! Okay, good. Okay, cool. I'm happy with that. I mean, this is going to be total cancer to try and understand if you don't know this route. Just think of all the people you could ram. Train Sim multiplayer, yeah. Yeah, we definitely need multiplayer for Train Sim. I mean, James Littlewood kind of does it. But, yeah, we definitely need something better than what James does. I mean, no offence, you know, but actual, proper multiplayer, you know, where you can assist your friend banking him up a hill or something like that. Or steal someone's train. Either or. God, my throat's starting to go. Aye, aye, aye. Stingy. Right. Fly along to Arcadia Falls. I don't think anything has changed. Oh, I started to do... You can see here, I did a little blob of scenery in the middle of the line here, where I've got this little little tiny foot crossing. I didn't do the trees very bloody well though. Wait. You gave James a mention nicely. Yeah, I mean, he has his faults, but then again, you know, so do I. But yeah, I did quite enjoy Train Sim Live multiplayer thing when he used to do it a couple of years ago, back in the golden age of back in the golden age of our game. I did used to watch it. You know what? You can fly, Mr. Grass, because I no longer care. Whatever. Where is this route set up? What do you mean? Where is Somerton set, do you mean? Where is it supposed to be in the world? Or I don't know. I'm a bit dense today. You know what? I'm gonna yeah. I want no brambles. That's what I want. I'm gonna do. No, actually, I'll continue with the Where is this route set? Yeah. I don't. Oops. I don't actually know yet. Properly. I haven't properly. I haven't decided. Oh, I've used the big ones. I didn't know that. Okay. I don't know. I mean, none of the names suggest anywhere in particular. You know, Arcadia Falls, Pennyvale, Somerton Sands. What have I got? Cross Tours. None of them really need. None of them scream a particular location, do they really? Who needs fences when you have brambles? Yeah, bro. Who's gonna climb through a load of brambles? Fucking nobody, that's who. Hey, maybe that's the key to cheap fencing on railways. Just plant a load of prickly bushes on near the line side. Maybe that's the key to it. Also, I forgot to tell you, the dock on my route was destroyed. It crumbled like sand, even with the workers still there. My God, what did you do to your route? I mean, I'm presuming you're talking about the route's history, and not, you know, not that 64-bit actually totally destroyed your game. But it's good to give a route a bit of background history, otherwise it feels a bit empty. I give all my routes a background. Some of them are a little bit questionable in their reality, but it's fun. It's kind of like storytelling, and I like storytelling, so you know. Yeah, the unlucky line. Oh, is that why it's called the unlucky line? Is it cursed? Maybe it's been cursed by a wizard or something, and that's why things keep going wrong. Like maybe one of the stations was built on an ancient burial ground or something. Why did one of your routes have a flying train? What? What route has got a flying train? What? What? I'm deadly confused now. I don't recall building a route with flying trains. I'm looking for a tractor. Vehicle tractor, probably. Yeah, that one. No, I don't want the plough. Should be a comma there. Oh, I see. You got all confused again, did you? Is it in the... pardon me, in this one somewhere? I want the white tractor. Oh, no, yeah, okay, yeah, no, the green one, that'll do, fine. We'll have you going the other way. And you said your stories were unbelievable. Oh, I see, right, yeah. Yeah, I get it now. Just because I wanted something on this bridge. Get rid of that blue line. Do your wheels stick out underneath? No. Good. I've noticed an issue with my bridge. There's a fucking cliff in the way. This side's alright. I mean, there's a tree in the way. Maybe a tractor's not a good idea. Maybe instead I need... Yes, that's brilliant. Cows crossing it instead. Yeah. How am I going to place these? I'll have to... I mean, they're all eating. Though, that's the problem. Let's just have a scroll down and see. Cow standing. Yeah, there we go. We'll have a load of cows crossing the bridge, shall we? You raise me up when blah blah blah. It's gone. What's gone? Let's be gentle. Straighten them up. Drop them down a bit. Somewhere there. Oops. Oh, that didn't work, did it? Right, I want to copy and paste these cows. There we are. Okay. You. No. You. Where's your friend? And you. The tractor. Oh yeah. I didn't like the tractor being there, so I destroyed it. Move them in a bit. I want them kind of staggered though. So really, oh shit. Really copying and pasting them was a complete waste of time. Yeah, you're a bit... yep. This cow was on the bridge when it was still being laid. Fell into the concrete. 1,000 Bullmans, quite right. Yes, definitely. We should tag Sam in that. Hashtag Bullman Bridge. Standing. I don't like the way they look. They're a bit... I don't know. If I put another one here, maybe, that'll make it look a little bit less peculiar. Drag him in. Oh, cowception. Bring him up. Maybe have him a little bit closer to his friend there. Maybe that'll help break them up a little bit. Yeah, that looks a bit better. I am going to try and sort of rearrange them a little bit so they're not quite all in the same formation. That looks a bit better. Okay. Now we need a far more. Let's find a far more, shall we? Oh, I thought there'd be... Oh, okay. I thought there would be some in the Mardi... not Mardi. Malmesbury pack. Hashtag Bullman Bridge. Yep. Get it trending. Get it trending, Mark. Where the fuck are all the farmers? Female, high-vis, male sitting, cars, container ships, more cars. Where the fuck? Dogs, drivers, fishing boat. No, there aren't any farmers anywhere. Unless I'm just going to have to scroll through the the standing male figures until I find one that could pass off as a farmer. I know the one I'm looking for. Yeah, that's the bugger I'm looking for. This shady looking motherfucker. Yep. There he is. Would be nice actually if the tools here didn't for some reason stick to the fucking terrain all the time. Shall we give him a doggy as well? We'll give him a doggy, shall we? Yep. Come here, dog. Come here. One of the engines on the unlucky line was lost in a river. Hashtag RIP. Hashtag should have bought armbands. Yep. Let's have a look. How does that look? You can't even fucking see the cat. Oh, fuck me. You can't even see them. Oh, for fuck's sake. What a waste of time. God damn it. What was the point of that? Can't even fucking see him. Can you see the man? No. Oh, what? Should I maybe replace the bridge? Oh, what? Have I got any suitable looking different kind of... What the fuck? Yeah, we'll use that bridge. That'll do. Yeah. Overbeam. No. That was just that one. Footbridge support. Oh, God. You can enlarge the cows. I did think about sort of raising them up off the ground a little bit, so they're flying slightly, but that might look a little bit odd. I know what I'm trying to find. Not quite that. No. No. Something... oh. Actually, if I shrink that down, that might work. What do we think? If I shrink this down a little bit, let's have a fiddle. 0.5 that way. 0.5 that way. 0.5 that way. No, what are you doing? I want this to move. Thank you. Although it does have the legs at a Why is this not letting me use... Oh, there we go. What the fuck is that? Go away. If I put this bridge here at an angle, maybe, like that. I kind of like that, actually. Let's just delete that bridge and see what... Just ignore the flying cows for the minute. I can't decide. I don't know. I don't know. I think I might do basically what Mark said and just sort of make the cows fly a bit so you can see them on the bridge. Although that does look stupid. Oh man, this is difficult. I'll keep looking for a different kind of bridge. Oh, there's a footbridge. I've already used that footbridge though. Ah! Now then, what about this? What do we think about that one? What about this? It's a bit narrow, but I can make it a bit wider, can't I? Can enlarge them using the bottom tool. Yeah. Nope, not that one. I never know which bloody one it is. That one? Nope. Must be that one then. Yeah, there we go. What do we think of this one? I have used it somewhere else. Can't remember. Oh, what have I done now? What have I done? Oh, okay. Control G gets rid of that, whatever that was. That looked like the Google Maps thing. Let's go and have a look. I do have that bridge somewhere else. Somewhere over... I've got a feeling it's near Pennyvale Station somewhere. No, I was wrong. Maybe I haven't used it on this route at all then. Oh yeah, no, there we go. I have used it there. Although you can't really see it there, can you? So that should be fine. You can hear an echo. Well, my room is very echoey, so it's probably that. Unless you can hear my phone. I did knock it a little bit. Perhaps you can hear the phone. Let me try and turn it down. A bit. There, that's turned it down 2 blobs now. So yeah, I think it should be safe for us to use this new bridge here. So I'll delete Baskerville Bridge and get this in position. Ah, now then. There's a problem. Yeah. Raise it up. Doggy's in the wrong position. Yeah, the bridge needs to go slightly that way. It's still not quite wide enough. The cows are being impaled by the bridge. So I'll go all out and put that straight to number 2 wide. It's a bit better. But the only issue is now there's this problem here. That end I'm not worried about, although that tree is right in the way. So I'll just drag it. Now there's another tree in the way. Oh my god. Oh my god. There. Yeah, fuck it. That's fine. Now there's a big gap there. Now there's no... Is the echo still there, Mark? My room is very echoey anyway. I mean, there's no wallpaper for a start. So, chugging along. There's a bridge. There's some cows. Yeah, that actually looks alright. Now I do want to do a little bit of terrain tinkering. It's better now, yeah. Do a little bit of mucking around. Which x-axis does the length? Is it that one? Yes, it is that one. As I thought, if I can bring the length of it down a bit... Oh, here we fucking go. Stupid bloody controls. Just move the bridge along on the x-axis without making it look dumb. Oops. Ooh, that support's getting a bit close. Right. Let's, oops, raise it there a little bit. Looks like I've got to drag it that way slightly. Oh, fuck. It's flying now. Okay, I tell you what, I can just adjust the cows to the level of the bridge. That's not a problem. I put that as 0.6, and now I can bring the bridge back a little bit. And that's into the ground. So now we'll just have to adjust the cows. I'll do them on... Oh, fucked it up. I'll do them en masse so it's a bit easier. There we are. There we go. Now, Mr. Man and his dog. God, who knew it would take such a long time just to build, or rather just to rebuild an occupation bridge? Christ alive. How does that look? Na-na! Yeah! That looks alright. I like that. Yeah, that looks fine, doesn't it? I mean, I still need to figure out that end. But it doesn't look too shabby. I mean, do you notice that from the track? Yeah, you kind of do, don't you? So, I'll keep tinkering with that. I just want to bring the land down to the height of the deck of the bridge. Roughly. What height is it here? 180.3. 180.3. Is Joel still there? Looks like someone's disappeared. Yeah, there we go. So just drag it around a bit. Like that. And now smooth it round. Smooth it out a little bit. Just so it doesn't look quite as dreadful. Oh, yeah, Joel is there. Have you ever heard of a mini stocks? No. What's a mini stocks? Dun dun dun. There we are. I would never leave. Bless you, Joel. Bless you. Right. Now I've moved the bridge, I'm going to need to redo the track sounds underneath it. Is there one that just says normal? Yeah, standard ballast. Okay, there we are. How dare you think so? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Joel. Right. There. And there. Under tight bridge, under wide bridge. It's quite a wide bridge, I suppose. It's a classic mini with some slight modifications. I raced them so... Ah! Awesome! We have a cool person in the chat. Although I don't like how that's just got one leg. Let's find another leg, shall we? Let's find a leg, motherfucker. No. Starcross Pier. Is that the whole pier? Oh, God, yeah. I just want another one of them. This could be difficult. Baskerville. See, that was the bridge I was using before. Baskerville. I like it. Little Summerford Viaduct. Holy shit! Why don't we use that? River Bridge. No. I want support. Nope. Nope. Quarry. Oh god. Bridge support leg. Nope. I don't think I'm gonna find one. Maybe it'll be in walls somewhere. Wall. Nope. Wall. Nope. Wall. Nope. Oh! Piss off. Wall. Nope. Wall. Done that one. That one. Wall. Wall! There we go. Oh, joy. It's just pillars. Block. Blocks. No. Fuck you. No, I'm not going to find one, am I? Oh, brilliant! Might have to cover that up with another kind of... Oh, shit. I almost hit a wall last time I was racing. Yeah, you don't want to be doing that. That's not the idea of racing. I think you might need to go back to learning how to drive school. All I want is pillar? No. Support? Okay. That's kind of it. It's a bit big, but I can shrink it down. Nope. Didn't want that one. Want that one. Oh shit, I might have just sized that correctly. Does that match this one? Because if it does, I can add that. Oh! How does that... Yeah. That's actually okay. Although there isn't a that bit. But that's alright. I'll stick this one that there. Is that on the girder? Oh no, no, not quite. Stick it there. Raise it up. I can move this tree if necessary. Can you piss off out my way, please? Thank you. Right, which one was the height? That one. Is that it? Yay! I only really want it as 1.2, just so I can shrink it into the ground a little bit. There we go. I don't even remotely like that being offset. Right, you come back. We'll have you right in close next to this one then. Yep, that'll do. Right in close next to that. Is this bridge wonky? Yes, it is, and so is that support. Majorly wonky. So is is that one? Looks about right. Oops. Moon. It looks odd without that bit on it. I might just have to leave it like that, because the other support is there. Might have to just leave it as it is like that. I'll leave it like that and see how it goes. But yeah, occupation bridge done. Right, I think I'm going to call it a day for that. It's nearly 10 o'clock. Some people will need to be going to bed and stuff, so I'll call it a day, I think. Okay. Let's shut my phone up. There we are. Thank you very much for watching. And tune in tomorrow at about 4 o'clock for the 100 subscribers special live stream. Thank you for watching. And ta-ra! How do I end this stream?